All right, let's get started. Lesson 3, we will add fractions with unlike units using the strategy of creating equivalent fractions. Let's take a look here at A. So we have 1/4 plus 3/4. Well, we know that our denominators are not the same. We're going to take each one of these thirds, we're going to split into fourths. So that's 1, 2, 3. Vertical lines will give you 4 parts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, and then we're going to do the same thing with our fourths here. We're going to take each one of these fourths and split them into thirds. So let's go ahead and change to our horizontal line. And I need 2 lines to give me 3 parts. So now if you notice, we went from having 1/4, and now we have 1, 2, 3 out of 3, 6, 9, 12. So this is now 3/12 plus, now instead of having 1/3, which we had originally, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4, 8, 12. So when we add these together, we know that 3 plus 4 is 7. Looking at B, we have 1/4 plus 1/5. Well, we know we can't add 1/4 to 1/5 because they have unlike units, which would be our fourths and our fifths. So let's go ahead and make the changes that we need to make. So we're going to go ahead and take our horizontal line and split our fourths. Each fourth is going to be split into fifths. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines to make each one of our fourths into fifths. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. When I'm skip counting, I'm just counting each row. So that's 5 plus 5 more plus 5 more plus 5 more. So I have 5 shaded in out of 20. Plus, now my 1/4 turned to 5/20ths, and plus my 1/5, but I'm going to write it as a fraction over 20. Let's see, how can we do that? We're going to have to take our vertical line, and we need 1, 2, 3 vertical lines. One in the middle, and each half in half. Now each one of those fifths is split into fourths. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, 12, 16, 20. So now we have 20 and 4 shaded in out of the 20. So we're going to write that 4 over 20, and we have equal to 9/20ths. Okay, looking at C, we have 1/4 plus 1/6. Now we know we cannot add fourths to sixths because they are different units. We're going to start with our fourths. So each one of these fourths is going to be split into 6 parts by me adding 5 lines. So I'm going to put 1 in the middle, and then another one that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can take a look and see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're supposed to be equal parts, so that would be 6. 6 and 6 is 12, plus 6 more would be 18, plus 6 more would be 24. So I know that this is my 1/4 is now equal to 6/24. Then I'm going to add that to, now each one of these 6 I'm going to split into fourths by adding 3 vertical lines. Let's go ahead and do that now. I have 1 in the middle, not quite the middle, but that's okay. 2, 3. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those 6 are split into fourths. So I have 4 plus 4 more is 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. So that is now equal to 4/24. 6 plus 4 is 10 over 24. All right. Last but not least, let's take a look at D here. All right, so now I have 1/5 plus 1/9. I know that I cannot add my fifths to my ninths. I can't just say 2/14. That wouldn't be correct. I have unlike denominators, so I have to find the lowest common denominator here. In this case, it would be, if I skip counted by 5s and I skip counted by 9, the first number that I would come to that's the same is 45. So let's take a look here. I'm going to split my ninths into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to split each ninth into fifths by drawing my 4 vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you say, well, if you're splitting it into fifths, why do you want to draw 4 lines? Because now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You always want to do one less than whatever your denominator is to get that number of groups when you're drawing your lines. All right, so now for my fifths here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/5 is shaded in. In order to split that, I'm going to need 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just count to make sure we have everything correct now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I have each fifth is split into 9. So 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be 45. And 9 out of 45 is shaded in. Plus this group is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 9 out of 45, which gives us 14 out of 45. So there you have it. And we had to, of course, follow those directions, which were to draw rectangular fraction models to find the sum. And we're going to simplify our answer if possible. Well, let's look at our 4 answers we have here. 7 and 12 don't share any factors other than 1. 9 and 20 don't share any factors other than 1. But I can simplify here. Well, I know that both of these numbers are divisible by 2. So I can divide by 2 and I would come up with 5 over 12. So there's my answers for all 4 of those problems. There you have it. Thank you to my students who are actually watching this video and using it as a tool to help close some of the gaps that you may have had on your exit ticket. Please feel free to share your experiences via the comments. Drop me a comment and I'll try to reply back to you either same day or as soon as possible. As always, like and subscribe, and let's continue to learn. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.